at 6 tonight, the federal government has approved a $116 million settlement in multiple sexual abuse lawsuits at a women's prison in the Bay Area. Now, over 100 former inmates from Fresno and nationwide are being compensated for the horrors they say they suffered at the hands of prison workers. CBS 47's Ben Morris joins us live in studio with more on the disturbing story. Ben.
Catherine, the images behind me show the Federal Corrections Institution in Dublin. Things got so bad there, the facility owned an infamous nickname. The prison was shut down earlier this year. Now, many former inmates learning they'll be getting over $1 million in this settlement. The pain continues to haunt them.
It was so bad there with the guards molesting, sexually abusing, raping the inmates that it was known as the Rape Club throughout the prison system.
Attorneys Butch Wagner and Laura Elizabeth Brown representing 14 of the over 100 women who say they were victims of sexual abuse or rape at FCI Dublin, a former minimum security prison just east of Oakland. They were serving sentences for non-violent crimes. They're still living with the trauma.
They don't like to leave the house. They're afraid of anybody in a uniform. I had a client who was her home was broken into, but she didn't want to call the police because she was so afraid of having anybody in uniform come.
As it stands, the former warden and several other former prison employees are currently serving prison terms.
Even the few women who weren't raped and they were just sexually assaulted in some other manner, they were threatened with it every day, and they saw it happening throughout the prison. They didn't know, is today going to be the day it happens to me?
Now, with U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland approving the $116 million settlement, each woman is getting an average of $1.1 million. Dollars the duo says can make a huge difference in helping them heal.
They start to think there's something wrong with me, when the purpose of rehabilitation in prison is to hopefully get people out and bring them back into society. So I think it's been so rewarding to get them to this point.
Now, as part of the settlement, the Bureau of Prisons officially acknowledged sexual abuse at the former women's prison. But for now, reporting live here in studio, Ben Morris, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.